As I said earlier, projects exist because of stakeholders. Somebody somewhere thought of something, and now you as a project manager needs to make it a reality. That was a dream of some stakeholder, somebody who could sponsor you to make it a reality. Stakeholder only understand the language of their own requirement. They don't understand the scope. They want their requirements to be done by the project that you are actually executing. At least I could not find a stakeholder who is happily let his or her requirements go in favor of the product scope. They always think that whenever you are doing a final scope, their requirement makes a lot of sense and they need to be part of it. But anyways, but this is something which is not easily people let go. So requirements are conditions or capabilities that has to be present in the product. Requirements will be divided into two categories. One is product scope, another is project scope. We have seen the definition of a product scope and a project scope. Just for the refreshing your memory. Project is requirement identified to meet the needs of the project and ensure its completion. So whatever we will do to get to the product requirement is the project requirement. In terms of project requirement, these are usually non-technical requirements. When you comes to the product requirement identifies to meet the technical specification of the product being produced as a result of a project. So what you will be seeing as a final product, it has a technical specification. The project that you are doing, you are following does not have a technical specification. It has a project management requirement. It has other specification products, how to do any activity. But the final product has to be 5 gigabyte, 6 gigabyte in terms of computer. Final product has to be illumination in terms of light. Final product has to have 3 bedrooms in terms of construction. So this is how the final product is devised. But how you will get to the 3 bedroom, 6 gigabyte of stuff is completely different. Before going further, here I again want to explain the idea of having a business analyst. It is very important. Now, business analyst is part of most of the organizations, specifically in the West. They have realized that they need somebody who keeps on identifying the gaps between what they are and what they want to be. Somebody who can elicit the requirement on an enterprise level, who can come continuously as a job, make sure that whatever they are doing remains as part of the, remains aligned with the organization. So it's a new trend in the market. So BAs are part of a team. They deal with the project requirement. In later slides, we will see how that we have multiple levels of requirements. They have to be illicit, which means they need to be collected. They need to be analyzed, they need to be prioritized, and they need to be managed them. So whatever requirements come in, whether they are approved, not approved, supersede, not supersede, it will affect other requirement or not other requirement. In which solution release it will go, this is all part of the job role of the business analysts. Let's end this slide on requirements are gathered from all stakeholders, not just the person who assigned you the project as a project manager or which is a project sponsor, or maybe some key stakeholders. So collection of requirement is from way so many people. You need to collect the requirement from way so many people, multiple stakeholders. You need to go into the processes, you need to look into the cycles, you need to look into the documents, you need to listen, you need to observe. All this part of the collect requirement stage. Let's go further and see what are the input output tools and techniques. Till then, enjoy your life. We have a long way to go, but don't lose hope. We are in it together.